Hi, everyone. Meteorologist Bill Rensselaer in the 1011 Now streaming studio. Looking at the forecast as we head into the day on Friday, it does include a chance for thunderstorms and potentially some strong to severe thunderstorms across central and eastern sections of the state. If you check out our surface map, again, high pressure today bringing in sunshine, very pleasant conditions across the state. High pressure slides off to our south and east as we head into the day. Tomorrow, though, we'll replace that with a warm front that's going to lift across the state, so temperatures climbing potentially into the lower to middle 90s for some spots as we head through Friday afternoon. And then we'll see an upper level disturbance start to kick off some thunderstorms, primarily across the northern parts of the state into the afternoon. Those storms then will race to the southeast through parts of central into southeastern Nebraska as we head towards Friday evening and Friday night. So, and again, any Friday night plans, you want to make sure you have a good way to get your weather information. But then Friday into Saturday, cold front sweeps through the area. That's going to set the stage for some cooler temperatures as we head through the weekend. On Saturday, though, we're still going to hold on to a chance for maybe a few spotty showers, maybe an isolated rumble of thunder with partly to mostly cloudy skies across the state. So Storm Prediction Center outlook for the day on your Friday. The state is covered by a marginal and slight risk for severe weather. So again, that means isolated to scattered severe storms are going to be possible. Damaging winds would probably be the primary threat for the day tomorrow, but we could also see some large hail, some locally heavy rain. Isolated tornadoes are possible, but the tornado threat is very low as we head through the day on your Friday. So if we zoom in and look a closer look, skycast again between now and 10 o'clock tonight through your Thursday night, weather stays quiet. Overnight tonight, again, mostly clear, quiet conditions, but then as we head through the day on Friday, as that warm front lifts through the state, we'll start to see clouds begin to become a little bit more widespread. Chance for a few spotty showers, but into the afternoon, we're going to start to see those thunderstorms develop across the north central sections of the state. Those then will push to the south and east through parts of south central and southeastern Nebraska as we head through Friday afternoon. For Grand Island, Hastings, and Kearney, the best threat for thunderstorms probably between about 5 and 10 p.m. Friday evening. For Lincoln and southeastern Nebraska, it's probably between 6 p.m. and midnight tomorrow night for the best chance for some of those thunderstorms. And again, as they blow through pretty quickly, they could be strong to severe. And again, damaging winds would likely be the primary threat. Could see some heavy rain, but it would likely be brief as these thunderstorms are likely going to be pushing through fairly quickly. As we head towards midnight, most of the activity is out of the area, but we could see some lingering non-severe activity as we head through the overnight hours into the day on your Saturday. As far as precip chances, again, for Lincoln and eastern Nebraska, again, like I mentioned, probably highest as we head towards the late evening hours into the early part of the overnight period, peaking at about 60% for Lincoln between about 8 and 10 p.m. We think that's probably the best window of opportunity for those thunderstorms. As far as temperatures are concerned, into Friday morning, we're going to see lows in the 50s to maybe near 60 degrees. Afternoon highs on Friday as that warm front lifts across the state are going to be warmer, reaching the 80s to near 90 for most of central and eastern Nebraska, but low to mid-90s possible for western and southwestern sections of the state. Behind that cold front, though, we will see cooler weather into the weekend, into early next week. We're looking at upper 70s and low 80s with some scattered chances for rain in there. But then as we head towards late next week and into the following weekend, we are looking at temperatures warming back up into the 90s. We could also potentially see dew points back into the 60s and even 70s, and that will set the stage for some very hot, very humid weather across the state. If you look at the 10-day forecast for select cities across the state, you can see those low to mid-90s late next week into the following weekend, but we could see heat index values potentially reaching close to 100 degrees at that time. Obviously, that's still a long ways away, so you want to make sure you stay tuned to the forecast between now and then. As always, keep it tuned to 1011 both on air and online for all of your latest forecast details.